Hey y'all, lunch break time. I'm having KFC. Let me know if y'all like me to go live while I'm eating, because some people like to watch videos like this, like hearing people eat and stuff. Let me know. Apparently, Jaliyah is missing, and she does not have her Instagram up. Hey Janet, and I already know the supporters of royalty claim CJ got something to do with it, and he do not. Hey everyone, you know anything CJ do? Apparently, we don't hold him accountable for on this side. So, how are you doing today, Janet? How are you doing? But what irritates me about Hey Cheryl, royalty supporters is that how are you doing, Cheryl? They don't hold royalty accountable, but they want us to right on the spot hold CJ accountable, which I don't get. I don't get it all because she's done so much. Kids getting injured. Hi Erica. Hi Tanika. Yeah, I'm so tired. I have been busy with family. Right. I've been busy too. Especially with Memorial Day had me so busy this weekend. I could not even go live or post like our schedule was posted. So, but like, I don't understand. Like, y'all expect us to hold him accountable, but y'all never. Hey, everybody. 23 viewers. What's up? I want to sleep in the bed myself. I just want to hibernate for a whole week with no worries in the world. Like, I don't like the public. I don't. Make six figures while doing it. Wouldn't that be lovely? Me too. Like I do not like the people. Sometimes I don't like the people because of their mood swings, and I'm already moody when it comes down to like, what I want to do and not what I don't want to do. So it's crazy. But what do y'all feel about CJ Socool's son saying how he injured his head? Hi, Erica. How do y'all feel about it? I feel like it was coached the royalty fashion way. No, it didn't happen at CJ House. It happened at Royalty House. Me personally, I believe Baby CJ because because y'all know Charlene kids be the mean to them, right? They are jealous of the twins, and it did not happen at CJ House. Mm-mm. Michael Thomas, I believe you are a royalty supporter, so be likely on this channel. It did not, because CJ questioned him. It happened every time they come from Royalty's house. It's always an injury. When they leave from his house, they're never injured. Explain to me this, Michael, Michelle, whoever you are. How did Daya's teeth get hurt? Did it come from CJ house? No, it came from Royalty. How are the twins? I'm so glad they did got to see Kamari too. In spite of, like, I was so happy. So Kamari came down to get her hair done, and she was able to see the twins, y'all. Back to Michelle Thomas. My other question is, yes, they always have broken their arms. Nation takes their ice creams from them or whatever they have because they don't like CJ. They're using their frustration out on the twins, which isn't fair. That's false. That is so false. J Dub is fibbing for Royalty because Royalty did not get her 9 million, and she's trying all her might to get it. And then when she lost her kids, I have nothing to say right. And Royalty's care, she broke her arm in Royalty care, and he said it was in Royalty's care. Any more you guys say? Because everything you're saying is happening in Royalty's care. So that's what irritates me. And what's funny about y'all? Y'all be claiming y'all had the facts, but y'all don't be having the facts. And she got hurt. It's on my story. It's on my story. Actually, it's on my shorts. Ward's Dad was riding a scooter and she landed on her arm. She had to go to the hospital. She finally shares that, yep, and it happened twice in Ward's care. Not at CJ house though. They love be posting and commenting, but don't be having any facts or proof. Right, Cheryl? And then we the ones that quote unquote look delusional. Yeah. Then Charlene just recently started taking them to the doctor. I'm glad they're getting into it because they she needs to set boundaries as a mother. She don't need to be their friends. I always knew Jaliyah was the problem child. I always knew. Based off of the attitude that she always gave in the videos, based off of her demeanor when it came out of Kamari. She did hurt those kids. She did. Nation hurt even dead. A child will not lie. Other than Jaliyah. A child will not lie. A child won't lie. So ask me this. Answer this. Who is Ron to them? This like with timeout situation, you got dragged that out too when you guys thought somebody was grabbing court. Right, y'all thought Lexi was grabbing. I don't like the stuff that she do. That's two different things. Michelle, as soon as the twins walked in the CJ's door after being dropped off, right, CJ asked baby CJ what happened, and it did not come. It came from Lola's house. It came from Lola's house. So it did not come from CJ. And you hate CJ. If I hate Warty, you hate CJ. And you probably under Caps Live going off on Warty too. Oh well. I can have my opinion. Okay, then why are you trying to justify if we don't know what happened? Why are you trying to justify like you know what happened? Can we talk about it without you trying to justify? Nation did. Yep, they did say Nation did. Of course you are. But you can get off my live. But that cult leader of yours that y'all be having up there with a funky wheelchair and stuff, you can get off my live. Okay, if it's not none of your business and why you're here. You sound just like a Warranty supporter. You sound slow as ever. Yeah, y'all are. Y'all a special type of family. Y'all get that check. You special, honey. Y'all be on that short bus. Okay, let's ask Michelle this. Did Jaliyah run away from her mama? Why she delete her Instagram since y'all know everything? Well, you need to slow down and focus on your 10 kids. Quit worrying about kids that you don't even raise. And don't make no more. Hopefully they think smarter than you. But right now, you showing your IQ is not a good level. Okay, cool. Well, you need to continue to raise your kids and don't be worrying about wars to kids. Okay? The wars need to be raising her own kids, feeding them. So you need to go feed plus whatever wars to kids got. Since you over here on this live. Some of these they are hilarious. Okay, they grown, but still, you need to act grown. Y'all look at this person. Look at how the pattern flows when it comes down to loyalty supporters. And then look, what's hilarious is how she talk. They talk just like her. They talk, and you can't make me wrong. So just so you know, this channel is not gonna be that channel that's gonna be easy because we go in, honey. They will let you know we go in. We don't fly. Mm-mm. Child, these loyalty supporters just wake up out of bed, don't even wash their ass, and be coming on here defending the roach. And then they be talking, but just be talking like I had a blast one the other day, y'all, and it was hilarious. But anyways, next topic. Let's talk about King Kiaser and Lena and Nick. All right, Nick did a video. She was emotional, thanking her mom about the support she gives. The support she gets from her mom, she gets a lack of support from her dad. I mean, from King, which is Kaiser's dad. He do. He do need to put that baby on child support. She need to put him on child support for real. Because ain't no way you're gonna up and leave and go to a whole nother country to do martial arts and not be there for your kids every moment milestone, all because you with big back Lena. Like, girl, hmm, ain't no way. Nick been too solid for me overnight. Baby mama. I don't like her either. I mean, let me tell you. I don't know her personally. I just don't like the stuff that she do because she don't claim Kaiser as a stepchild. If you're married, that child is yours just like the other kids. And it's sad how he has to have a FaceTime father. Like, that's sad. She want to be all about her and her kids, everything. And Kaiser gonna remember every moment. I just sad. That's not fair at all. It ain't. Because that one video had me heated when she was looking at a home and the guy was like, or the lady was like, how many kids do you have? And all she said was two. Mm-mm. My thing with King, I don't like is he let her talk about his feelings on Kaiser. That's not her place. That is not her place. That is not her place at all. Like you wasn't there creating King, so let mine still speak for my child. Why are you speaking for him? You already don't claim him, so why you speak for him? What I don't understand. She don't even want to be around her own family, right? But she want to have King isolated in a whole nother country. I ain't no way. Yes, Royalty is not a mother. Hey, Rosie, she's not a mother to her friends. I mean, she's not a mother. She friends to her kids. That's right. Friends. I love my fam too. Like, I love my fam. And it's okay to have a village. It is okay to have a village. Back in the 90s, excuse me, back in the 90s, that was a big thing. I understand we in 2025, but that was a massive big thing. A village. Everyone could raise your like you was the parent, but your neighbors can skid on your kids. I miss all of that. I miss it. I miss it to where if my child is cutting up, or if I was cutting up, and a person I know was down the street, they'd correct them, and then they would come and tell me why and what was the reason, and then make sure you have a witness though, because you don't want everybody correcting your kid. You can't even let kids sleep over at nobody's house because you got to have a full background check because you have creeps like Ron over Jaliyah's them house, you know, so close and comfortable on live, you know, you have people like that you got to worry about. Facts. Yes, darkness of love, like love. Like growing up, okay, Cheryl says growing up, you guys, when I was a little girl, we wasn't allowed to be in the adult space. Talk bad like Nation do. Y'all know how Nation was in CJ's videos where all she did was yap, yap, yap. Girl, boy, I was being smacked on the floor and felt that smack until the next week. My mama and them did not play. Like, let me just say that. My mama and them did not play. They did not play. Like, I would be embarrassed. You couldn't even say lying. That was cussing. If you said, "Oh, he lied," girl, you said what? Shorty trying to come for you, but she know not to speak to me. All right, please do, please. Yeah, I had to change the subject because talking to a warranty supporter is like talking to a brick wall. You wouldn't even think you couldn't even have the facial expression on your face. Like if I'm in church, right? If I'm in church, if I'm cutting up, my aunt, uncle, grandma, all eyes are looking dead at me. I know, ain't no need going back and forth with him. He already admitted he loved cat. We family. That explains everything. Okay, so this person's darkness of light asking me to help her find a lawyer, please, but she is supposed to have money, right? Who warranty? Is that who you talking about? Mosley says, I'm a mother of five kids and 13 grandchildren. Am I, hold on, y'all, wait. In my family, and my kids, and right, they have to be. The ugly truth says, Charlene is washed up. She look a hot mess, and on those OnlyFans, she look like she done been ran through more than Ruby Rose, y'all. She looks like she's going through it. She looks strained out. Mm-hmm. Cheryl says, I'm sorry. I would never, my, hold on. I'm sorry. I would never let me ever go on the other side as bad as they talk about people. Right. They be the main ones talking about people kids. Be the main ones, especially when it's not their fave. They be dogging out people's kids. Lamont Night, CJ haven't really been posting like that. I just say he needs some time away. He do. He do mentally. He don't need no more new girlfriends. He just need a getaway and reflect and come back. He need a break. And let me tell you guys, if God don't bless no mess and God don't like ugly, you rest. I stand on that every second of my life. You reap what you sow. Woo! That karma is real, y'all. That karma is real. She wants CJ back, but I don't think for CJ mental health, he don't need to go back. You know, ain't no telling what those kids have seen outside of the cameras going towards his house. Yes, your tongue is powerful. That tongue is powerful. So that's why they need it. That's why Jaliyah need to quit lying on CJ because they could have landed him 10. Of course, they talking about we jealous. I just want to know one thing. What are we supposed to be jealous of Charlene for? I talked to her already, and to me, she was happy when she thought she broke up. Right. Y'all see how she was so happy, rejoicing. But with these other women, she don't, because Lexi was white. Hmm. But she Mexican, though. You talking about that Yum Kardashian troll? Yeah, I had corrected her on my post, my community post. Right. The trolls are flocking together. They're like crows. They're gonna come all at once. Those crows, those roaches, they come all at once. Yep, they do. They all come at once, and they're just so uneducated when it comes down to facts. They love talking, talking, talking. But when it comes down to facts, they ain't got a lick of sense. They got it to where it's like how Jaliyah wrote that note, like it was supposed to be in what happened years ago, but that ink looked so fresh. That's how they be in the comments. That post or that video she did, I got it on my story, y'all. That was supposed to be in when she was 10 years old. That looked it so yesterday in the rope. That's why everybody, and I think what it is, what he thought everybody was going to buy it. Nah, nobody is buying that crap. So I still want to know to this day what is going on with Jaliyah. Not one royalty supporter have confirmed. She really did. And yeah, I seen that mess. She really did. She thought she was gonna destroy him with the break in. She thought, but do y'all realize the more she tried to build up, the less she lacked? Sickening. It's crazy how CJ done a lot for everybody. Right. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you. Man, let me tell y'all, this is what I would have done. I would have had a whole nother account secretly. Let me tell you, before y'all start, you know, asking what you gonna do with this account. If I was Wharton, and I knew for a fact, I got all these chaps that I gotta raise. Now, I would have set aside a spare account, stacked, saved, saved, stacked, right? I would have stacked, 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 stacked. Then I wouldn't have nothing to worry about. But that's what Royalty didn't do. She didn't do that. Now you want to go after CJ. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I gotta get ready to go. But y'all, go on my last video. Them trolls over there. Let them know what it is on this channel. And I gotta go. And I'll talk with y'all soon.